Hi, I'm Marky.
And I'm Freddy.
Welcome to another week of deals. Our promise is to help you find the best games at the best possible price. We already did the search for you and looked into different retailers to help you find the best deals for this week.
Before we start, please remember to give us a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and click the bell icon for notification. It will help our channel grow. Alright, with that being said, let's get started. The first game we have for this week is FIFA 21 at Gamestop. The price for it now is $20, dropping all the way from $30. And the reason I chose this game is just because of the hype for the soccer games now. We have the Europe Cup and we have Copa America going on. And FIFA 21 is really good because it has all the national teams on top of all the clubs. I have to mention that FIFA 21 in comparison to FIFA 20 made the game a lot more tactical. Is a little bit slower than usual, so it gives more chance for one-on-one freestyle, and accurate passing is required. However, scoring a goal is a lot easier. Now, for this price, I think it's really good to buy because I don't think the game will drop lower. Maybe it will drop $5 more starting September when FIFA 22 get released. I usually don't buy FIFA when it gets first released because usually it has some glitches and some mistakes. So I usually hold on into buying one until Black Friday. Usually any mistakes or glitches will be fixed and it will be at a great discount at that time. So FIFA 21, if you like soccer, is really good price to buy at this time. And in the same trend, Madden 21 and NHL 21, which are all games made by EA, all drop to the same price. So definitely check it out.
GameStop is keeping the deals going with Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 half off, normally $39.99 down to $19.99. I've mentioned this game a few times among my circle of friends because I think this is one of the best puzzle games that's out there. Of course, Tetris is as iconic as it is, and there's quite a few people that enjoy the Puyo Puyo series. Having the two of them together is a great combination. Now, you do not need to play the first Puyo Puyo Tetris to understand this. There's a very silly story mode with a lot of cartoony characters, and it's completely optional. A lot of the fun, though, is based in the multiplayer, where you can do each game on its own, but you can mix Puyo Puyo and Tetris together for some really crazy results. This game, I wasn't really recommending at a $40 price tag, so while I enjoy the game a lot, I wasn't really advertising for people to pick it up at full price. It seems pretty steep for what could be essentially a party game. And I know Tetris just doesn't hold too much appeal for a lot of the hardcore gamers out there nowadays, but I can definitely recommend it at $20. Half off, and this is the first time I've seen it drop that low in a while. So add it to your collection and get some more Tetris and more puzzle games in your life.
Moving on to a little bit more serious game, we have Watch Dogs Legion at Target for $16.99, dropping all the way from $60. This is an open world action game that takes place in London. Well, it's a little bit modified to be futuristic London. When the game was initially released in October 2020, the game had many glitches, which led to a lot of critiques, and especially for a game that cost $60 at the time. However, many of the glitches have been fixed now thanks to the global performance improvements. What makes this game unique is the ability to use non-lethal weapons, technologies, and cyber tactics to take down enemies. So a lot of creativity is there. As a typical game by Ubisoft, the story will start slow and it takes little time to pick up the heat, but there's a lot of fun elements in the game that will make you come back to play it later on. Like Watch Dogs 2, you can use a camera drone to explore the area. You can trigger the guards without having to be physically present. However, this game also added spider bots that you can use. But the real cool new thing in this game is that you can recruit new people in the crew. Basically, you can scan their abilities when you see them walking the street, and if you find a citizen with a great ability, you can do them a favor by killing some gangsters on their behalf or removing some evidence in a crime scene, and then they will join your team. Once they join you, they will become playable characters with their special abilities. This will change the gameplay and will keep things refreshing. But you always have the option to shoot directly at enemies if you don't want to use the cyber tactics. And the shooting and stealth mechanics work really well, so that will add a good mix to the gameplay as well. Regarding the story, you don't need to play the previous Watch Dogs game to understand this one, since the stories are not related. First of all, the game has dropped now significantly from $60. now you can get it at Target. And as we're recording the video, I think Amazon also price matching the price of $16.99. So that's a really good price to pick it up. I don't think the game will drop even lower, whether you buy it now or after 2 years. However, if you buy it now and you manage to beat the game in a timely manner, you might be able to still trade it to a place like GameStop, which they will give you maybe $10 to $15 for it. So basically, you will play the game for free.
The sales continue at Best Buy. This one for Marvel's Avengers. Both the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 versions are going down to $24.99 from their usual standard price of $59.99. Marvel's Avengers has been getting a lot of cleanup lately. I know it recently came out, or launched rather, in a fairly buggy state, and I know a lot of the gear wasn't very interesting and missions became a little bit less varied. But various updates have been announced and have been coming out for the game, allowing you to kind of build your team a little bit more the way you want and tackle things in any way you want, be it by yourself or with your friends. The game's got a lot of free updates planned. There's an entire expansion based around Black Panther in the Wakanda region that's already on the way, and Hawkeye has already been out for quite a while for some people to play if they haven't jumped in yet. There's also, for PlayStation owners, since we're here, Spider-Man is still slated to come exclusively to the system, or the game for this system, rather. So there's still a lot to look forward to, more heroes in addition to Spider-Man to pick up. Both the PlayStation 4 and 5 versions, like I said, are down to $24.99. So either version you got, you're ready to roll. So go ahead and grab some friends and have fun.
Some notable mentions, starting with Best Buy, we still have Control Ultimate Edition for $24.99. This game will include all the DLCs, and since it's the Ultimate Edition, you can also get the free upgraded version in terms of graphics and visual frame rates when you play it on PlayStation 5. I don't think the game will drop even lower, even if you buy it later, at a later time. So it's a good time to grab it if you're interested in such a game. Another notable merchant we have is on the PlayStation Store. We have Far Cry 4 for $6, BioShock Infinite Complete Edition for $15. However, these deals on PlayStation Store will expire on the 23rd of June. So I hope you're watching this video early to be able to grab these games before the deal expires. Just remember, games at PlayStation Store are always digital, in opposed to the game that we mentioned at retailers Best Buy, Target, GameStop, which will be physical games.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Please let us know in the comments if you've played any of the games that we mentioned this week.
If you played Watch Dogs Legion, which one was your favorite character to recruit? Let us know in the comment below.
Thank you, and make sure to check out our channel next week for more sales.